Hi. It's thinking about possibly connecting. Possibly. 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 Wow. Only took 40 seconds for it to connect. Hello, all. It only took 40 seconds to connect. How's everybody doing? It is the weekend. What's up? No, it's not. It's micro readings. Good Lord, y'all. This time change, I don't know about y'all, okay? But this time change is killing me, okay? I don't understand why America can't figure out how to just leave the time the way it is. I don't understand what's so hard about it. You would think the hard part would be them changing it back and forth twice a year. You think that would be the hard part, right? We got to change the whole world time, well, the whole country time, for 4 different time zones twice a year. Okay? So you think they would be like, man, it'd be so much easier if we just don't change the time anymore. Now I know. I'm sure somewhere in the background, somebody's going, oh, but all the computer systems are set up on this, that, and the other. It's a click of the button, people. It really honestly is, just like everything else. 2 likes, no watchers. That makes absolutely no sense. 2 people have liked this live, but I have no watchers. No data. Hold on. What does this mean, no data? Everything's turned on, right? Yeah, everything's turned on. Oh, excellent condition. Can anybody see me or hear me? That would be great to know. It would be great to know if anybody can see. I got 2 people that have liked and no people watching, which makes no sense. So I'm going to give it a few minutes, and if nobody shows up, I'm going to get off here. Okay, well, I got 1 person on here. Nobody's talking. 2 likes. So I'm going to do the 1 question that somebody asked me. And if nobody talks or shows up, I'm going to log out. So for Amy, I know you can hear me because the microphone's on, right? Hi, Teresa. Just a general read, please. Pull about love. You got it. For Amy. Oh. 8 of Swords is your crown. All right, then. Crowning card. Oh, God. First, we have the past, then we have a true partnership. 5 of Cups. Sorrow and grief. Ooh, the Knight of Swords. The King of Love. The King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, which way you going to go? Okay, there is past love coming back to you and new love coming towards you, okay? Can anybody say anything so I can tell if... I see there are 2 people here, but nobody has said anything, so... The fact that you, Amy, get the 8 of Swords I guess I'm going to comment on my own show since nobody else is going to. Maybe nobody can. I don't know. But I'm going to go find out because... Stop. Sorry, Amy. I don't know if this is a technical problem or what the deal is. All right, so let me check this out real quick. Thank you, another foolish mortal. I'm like, Jesus, can nobody hear me or something? I know the microphone's on. So here's the thing, Amy. I feel like a past lover is going to come back at you, and then a true relationship, a true love, a true partner is going to come back at you. This is what trips you up, girl. This is why you're like, I don't know what I'm going to do, okay? But I feel like you cast one aside and they cry, and you move forward very quickly with somebody, okay? Now, you got two kings here, King of Love, King of Pentacles. One could be a water sign, one could be an earth sign, but anything, if anything, one is here for love, one is here for a commitment. You have to decide. Looky here. Look what came out underneath there. Look, it's the power couple of the deck of tarot. So, general love read. Let me turn myself off here so I don't have to. So, general love read will state very much that you are going to not know what to do. You're going to feel like, what do I do? All right? Because the past comes back. And a new person comes back. One will cry, one you'll move forward with. Two kings, if you will. Two kings, two choices. Past or new. One cries, one you move forward with. You know me. Listen, I'm probably the worst person in the world to come to if you want to get back together with an ex. I'm probably the worst person on the face of God's green earth to come to if you want to get back together with an ex. Because I believe very strongly that Drago! Jesus. I'm not down there. So there's like this little hole where the front door meets in the corner where my trim came off at. And he likes to sit there and put his nose against it and smell. And they go, thinking he smells somebody outside and bark at somebody that's not there. That's what he does. He's got nothing better to do. And there's nobody out there. Trust me, there's not. Drago, you're going to go night-night. No. So, I feel like, to me, and yes, and this is where I get myself in trouble. Because he does have an opinion about it. This is where I get myself in trouble. Because I'm going to say 100% you're not going to get back with your ex. But nothing's 100%. So then I say, well, there's 1-2% people out there's a possibility of getting back, and then 5 million people out there in the world go, oh, that's me. I'm getting back with my ex. Probably not. But you have 2 possibilities coming at you, Amy. 2. So you guys can also pay via PayPal now. It's the beginning of the month. So expect 2 possibilities. 1. Now, again, the past person they could just reach out and say hi. And you can say, suck it, get out of my life, and it's over. And that's one of the possibilities. Could be running into them at a bar. It is the holiday season, people. And there's a possibility, a chance to talk it out there, and you just walk away. So take that as you will. Okay? Take that as you will. You can pay via PayPal. Listen, readings are still only $75. Oh my God. I don't like to put him in his cage before I come up here because he goes in there at nighttime to sleep, right? So I try to cut him some slack, right? But I have to close the curtains all day long so he doesn't sit tippy-toe on the corner of my couch trying to look out of the window far away so he can bark at anybody that drives by. But at nighttime, I open the windows because I like to see the town's lights. So now he's down there, sitting on the edge of the couch, trying to look past the cat tower that's in front of the window, barking at people that don't exist. Okay? So, that's your reading. Up next is Catherine. You can pay here or PayPal. It does not matter. For Catherine, hi Teresa, just a general reading for me for the week. And anything I should look out for. Oh, okay. So we just want a big one, Catherine? You just want a big one? For a general reading and what to look out for, just in one big one? Okay. For Catherine. Oh. Looks like an offering money or something. Your crowning card. It's also a card. It could sometimes also mean this is a time to be conservative. So, you know. 5 of Swords. 10 of Wands. See? Sorry, y'all. I'm going to do something with this hair. I washed it. It doesn't matter how many times I color this hair. In 4 days, my white is showing again. So I'm just going to pull this out of my way if y'all don't mind. This is my natural hair. I just took a shower and let it dry naturally, and that's what it looks like. 10 of Wands. 4 of Cups. Thanks, Erica. 7 of Pentacles. Man, it talks about money. King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Man, Page of Swords. 8 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. Wow. Lots of 3 of Wands. Strength. Ooh, the 7 of Swords. Betrayer. The Devil. The 2 of Pentacles. Here's the thing. It feels like a lot of ups and downs. So I don't know. I don't want to say money problems, but a lot of red tape. A lot of ups and downs in work, just in everyday life. You know, well, we're like in Mercury retrograde, right? That makes sense. It does say be conservative in money. There are people and things that you need to cut off, trim the fat. Probably a lot of things going on. I don't know, 5 different house selling, whatever. Like a lot going on and being like laid down with responsibilities. 4 of Cups says that there's an offer that comes that will grow you money and somebody needs to take the lead. 4 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, King of Wands. One of these days I'm going to quit saying all the cards and just read them. I've taught a lot. On this channel, I have taught many people how to read cards. I'm just watching me on this channel. The Page of Swords says a lot of negotiations are going to happen. The 8 of Wands talks about moving forward. The 5 of Pentacles talks about the lack of money for a minute. The 7 of Wands talks about challenge and a little bit of struggle. The 3 of Wands talks about a development happens, though. And then Strength is courageous, compassion, persuasion. It's like you're doing a lot of business or something. And there's a lot of up and downs. And they're just, I hate to say it, okay? But out there in the world, people are trying to cheat us all the time when it comes to money. Like, who, you do this for me? You fix my pipes, I pay you money. Okay, I'll fix your pipes, and they break a week later. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot going on. This is what it feels like. It's like, there's a lot, I don't want to say chaos, but damn, I mean, there's a lot going on. I feel there's firing people, hiring people, a lot of responsibility, an offer that brings money, one that puts you or your family in a leadership position, lots of talking, lots of phone calls, a lot of emails, a lot of let's move forward, let's do this project, let's not, I don't have money for that, but we'll work our way through it. It's like the struggle of Mercury in retrograde, which is literally what we're entering. Yes? Right? That's what it feels like. At the very end, we get the Seven of Swords next to the Devil. This concerns me. Be careful of somebody cheating you. Probably in business or, some kind of... Really read through the contracts with the fine print, okay? Because somebody's being dishonest in regards to work, okay? The Two of Pentacles says it'll all balance out, your last card. But somebody's being the devil here. Somebody is being the devil. Just talk about addiction, too. So something with that may all be intertwined with all this. You're going to feel very... Now, I hate to say all this stuff and then you get off this reading and you're already twitching. Don't do that, okay? It'll be fine, right? But it was on time for everybody today, Greg. I almost got off here because nobody was here. So don't worry about that. I just want you to pay attention to the people working for you. I want you to pay attention to somebody that's supposed to do some kind of, I don't know, electric, plumbing, whatever it is, and them taking a shortcut or something like that. And when you say you didn't do it right, there's something in the fine print and they say, well, you wrote off on it and the contract says here. You know what I mean? So pay attention. That hold all the movies about, here, the devil's like, here, sign this contract. I'll give you everything you want. Write your name in blood there. That's what the devil's about. It will work out, so I don't want you to panic because you do have the Two of Pentacles at the end. Everything balances out. Pay attention. Try not to get overwhelmed. We're all going to be somewhat overwhelmed the month of November. Now, me, myself, everything I've done that's been big in my life has been in Mercury in retrograde, including buying this house I'm sitting in. And it was what I felt like a never-ending cesspool of crap. But here I am. You know what I mean? So you're going to be stressed, but I want you to know the fact that you get the Two of Pentacles at the very end says that everything will balance out. So just remember that when you have to deal with all this, okay? Just breathe. We have a plumber doing some work for us. I said plumber first before I said electrical. You're welcome. Girl, let me tell you what. I said at the very beginning of this, the time change is killing me. It really is. I went on and on about America and the time change for like 5 minutes before, at the very beginning when nobody was here. So, the electrician was here the past weekend, you see? That's what I get in my head. It's so chaotic with so many 7s and 6s and 8s and blah, 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 and the devil, and I'm like, oh. So pay attention, because what happens is when you're stressed out and so jittery about it, that's when they slip one past you. Don't let them do it. I worked in all those different trades, so trust me, I get it. It is stupid. I went on and on. I'm like, I don't understand why America can't just go, okay, we're not going to change it. Because it's got to be harder and more difficult to change the time twice a year in 4 different time zones than to just not change it anymore. And I know maybe they'll go, oh, but the banks and this and that and the other set up that way. Oh, you go and you go click, click. It's fixed. Give me a break. It's depressing. People get depressed. Anyway, I digress. Hi, Nick Gamer. How's it going? Up next is, I think, let me look. Erica? You're so sweet. Thank you. Thanks, Catherine. Sorry. Claire and then Laura. Oh, I'm going to give you guys a little lesson. Ready? Are you ready? I don't know if you guys remember me telling you I was going on a date this weekend. Okay. Right? So Saturday comes, and all of a sudden I start getting a weird feeling. Okay, I get a weird feeling. My date was on Saturday. Weird feeling. I'm like, And I have a friend that can find anything. Okay. She's usually my person if I feel like it's time to online date a guy. Because listen, I met some of the best relationships of my life on online dating. Okay. And I feel like it. So I'll send her a picture and she's like, okay. She finds the profile and I go, okay. So she'd found it. I didn't think anything about it. But then Saturday came and I get struck. Okay. I'm like, something feels off, right? So I go look him up because she found his name, and I go look him up on his Facebook page. And this is like 3 hours before the date, 4 hours before the date. And his Facebook page says, in a relationship. I'm like, oh, okay. So I think to myself for a minute, I'm like, am I just going to make him meet me there instead of across? Because I think it's kind of funny. It's not funny for whoever he's in a relationship with. But to me, I'm like, do I want to like literally go and make him sit across the table from me and just watch him squirm? To see how he conducts himself? Because it's interesting to me. I'm a Gemini, okay? And then I'm like, man. So I think about it for a little bit. And I send him a text because, again, it's through the dating app. I don't give my phone number out. My personal phone number, I don't give out. So I'm like, question. Just wondering. I see your Facebook page says you're in a relationship. Is that true? Question mark. And I sent it. And went about my business. I was doing stuff around the house. And then I remember to check it at like an hour later. He never said anything back. 2 hours later, he's like, I'm not. I'm like, okay. I know he's lying. I'm like, I'm going to show up. I'm going to sit across the table and see what he says, right? So about 40 minutes before I get ready to leave, I check it just out of instinct, and it says, sorry, can't make it. Something came up. I'm like, yeah, your relationship. That's what came. I didn't say it, but you got caught. Now, I say all this because it's not going to keep me from still dating. All right? That's the point of the story. The point of the story is there a lot of people out there that do things like that? Absolutely. Do I have a sleuth that can find out anything? I absolutely do. It's not going to keep me. I say this because I don't want people. We get very downtrodden in this day and age when it comes to romance because social media makes it very possible for men and women to have 15 girlfriends and boyfriends. It makes it very easy for that to happen. But I also am not going to give up. I'm not on there all the time, but I got to find somebody. I'm not like that. I'll pop on internet dating once every 3 or 4 months just for fun. And, but again, I say this so that y'all know that I still wouldn't give up just because there's one douchebag out there. I know there's a lot, but I'm just saying, okay? So clear your next. General reading for the next few months. Hey, Nico. Oh, gosh. Let me write everybody down. Hold on. After Laura is Erica. Then Casey. Hold on. Let me write everybody down, then we'll chit-chat. I'll continue going. Greg. I don't let things like that upset me anymore because it's part of dating online, unfortunately. You know what I mean? If if I ever let things upset me of people that act like that, I wouldn't be on the internet. But Nico says, I hate that. I'm so sorry you experienced that. A few years ago, I was asked out by 10 people within a month, and 9 of them were in a relationship, and only 1 of these people bothered to tell. Yeah. Yeah, it's, what's funny to me about people that do this, if you want to boink 50 people, God bless. But why are you married? Why are you in a relationship? If you want to be single and mingle, good for you. Be single and mingle. But why are you in a relationship? Because I can guarantee you this, if their partner was doing it to them, they would probably have a nervous breakdown. Because usually the cheaters, the people that cheat time and time again, they're usually the ones that are so insecure about themselves. And that's why they cheat, because they got to prove that, they're handsome or pretty or trustworthy, or not trustworthy, or loving or sexy. It's their own insecurity that makes them cheat, right? So I can guarantee you that if their partner found somebody to do on the side, they would literally have a nervous breakdown probably, right? That and the fact that, unfortunately, people, you don't have to be monogamous, just don't get in a relationship. And I think what happens a lot of the time is people are in a relationship and they want somebody to be home and have a life with and have to, share doing the laundry with and paying the bills with, but they want to still be out there banging everybody they can get a hold of. If you don't want to be, there are people with open marriages, and again, that's literally your choice. If you're both good with it, good for you, right? But don't get in a relationship if you don't want to stay in the relationship. And let's say you get in the relationship and you're unhappy, then get divorced. Get divorced. Okay? All right, let's continue. I'm sorry, I didn't even read your joke, another foolish mortal. I'm too busy going off on the internet. Were you bashing one? I don't know what that means. No, thank you. Next to that guy. Yes, they do. They want security and freedom. So, yeah, just be honest. Me too, Greg. You should probably take that down. Another foolish mortal. Thanks. You should probably take down that you're married. You know what I mean? Especially if you ever, decide to go, decide to date online or whatever, people are going to look you up. Now, it's funny because I believe so I have a friend, because I've dated a lot in my life, that always, looks everybody up for me. I don't bother with it. I usually get a good feeling or a bad feeling. Unless I get a bad feeling, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go check out that name she found. And then I find it. And it's funny because I think he had a private account. But on as a private account, there's certain things you can see even on a private account. And when you state that you're in a relationship, it will pop up in a private account too. Anyways, there you go. I don't know if it would be or not. Okay, who's up next? Up next is Claire. Then Laura, Erica, Casey, and Greg. Okay? So for Claire, I don't know, I just got a feeling out of nowhere, so I looked it up, and there you go. For Claire M, don't get on the internet and join a dating site that's attached to that site and still have that you're in a relationship. That's kind of silly, okay? So for Claire, general reading for the next few months, you got it. Oh, Page of Wands. Oh, The King of Swords in reverse. I'm going to just pull off the top, Claire. The Ace of Swords. Well, hallelujah for that. The King of Cups. That one fell on the floor. The Two of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. For some reason, Jason comes into my head, Claire. Jason. Ten of Swords. Ace of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Two of Wands. The Hermit. The King of Wands. Wow, it's going to be busy. The Page of Pentacles and, ooh, the Six of Cups. What's the other one? Ooh, the Three of Cups. Okay. The Page of Wands. You're going to be free of something soon. You're to be free of something severe. Being free of a loss. There's a misuse of power around you. You're going to break free of that soon. Okay. Being free of some kind of dominance in some way over you. It doesn't have to be a person. It can be a situation. The King of Cups talks of a good leader coming into your life, changing that which is manipulating you. Situation. It could be a person. Could be it feels more like a situation. A better diplomatic way will happen. I'm going to say in the next 3 months. I feel like it's after the beginning of the year. Then we get the Two of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. So it's like a new partnership comes in that brings generosity and kills literally a painful part of a painful thing that's happening around you. Okay. Yeah, I still keep getting the name Jason. It is what it is. Whether you know him yet or not, it will happen. Okay, so write that name down. The Ace of Wands, a new beginning after that end, right? The end of whatever it is, it's painful. Now this is going to sound weird. Ready? There's like some kind of educational thing that's going to happen. Hi, Missy. Like extending your education during this time, or extending a different way to persevere and make money, if that makes sense to you. It's a different way to plan your future than what you thought. It's a way to bring you out of the darkness. And make you a stronger leader in a different way or a different place. Okay? It's the new way, the new offer, the new opportunity. Interesting. Now, that past thing, that thing that's manipulating and keeping you stuck, or you know what I mean? That freedom from whatever that manipulative place is, comes back after it all, after the new way, and tries to pull you back in. Your celebration is you being the one to decide if you want to go back, or if you want to move in, if you want to stay in the new way, the new educational, money-making way. Weird, right? This new way is a very good collaboration for you in life, okay? Very supportive community in the way, in this new way, this new opportunity, this new moneymaker, new job, whatever it is, okay? But the past will come back and, oh, it's all better. Let's do it. Come back. You'll get to choose whether you want to or not. It's up to you. I don't know if any of this makes sense, Claire. That's your reading. That's your reading. Interesting. Laura, you're next. Nico, it's good to see you, my friend. I was just talking with you to about you to my daughter today. If you're still here. I don't know if you're still here. I think Laura's next. Yeah. Just a general read for Laura. I was telling her about you today. I was telling her you put me in your book. She was quite impressed. I'm very excited. So. She thought that was really nice. For Laura, general reading, please. It's a weird time right now. Look at that. King of Swords came out like this. There is a striking effect of clarity coming right now in the world and in our lives, okay? The King of Swords is mental clarity. On his side, it's like you're right on it, Laura, like you're there's going to be something striking coming to you very soon. Like, oh my God, that's what it, look at that. I say that and these two flip over. Knight of Pentacles, 1111 card. The Offer and the Twin Flame. Man. I feel like Seven of Wands. I feel like fast movement for a lot of people. The Moon on the bottom. I feel like you ever just been living your life and something happens in your life, Laura, so striking, it shocks you. And for a Gemini, it's hard to be shocked. It's very hard to be surprised or taken aback, right? And I think that's what's getting ready to happen. It could be an offer. I mean, it is the Knight of Pentacles and the 1111 card and the Page of Pentacles. And then in the future, you have it riding quickly towards you, fire. Literally fighting for you. And the King of Cups, love, the Moon, follow your intuition, okay? So it's very seldom in my life that I'm surprised. And when I am, it tickles my fancy, okay? Anybody that can surprise me, I'm shocked, because again, me speechless or surprised is a rare occasion. But nothing tickles my fancy more, okay? And I feel like that's what's getting ready to happen because the King of Swords is on his side. So, like, mental clarity is coming, but it's coming sideways, like you don't see it, okay? So, how can I explain this? It is gorgeous. Don't forget, tomorrow's the full moon. It literally happens after midnight tonight, like early tomorrow morning, okay? So if you're going to do anything about the moon, do it after midnight tonight or sometime tomorrow, okay? Charge your crystals. It's a Taurus full moon, y'all. It is an abundance, profitable. You think I was drinking, and I don't really drink, okay? I do, but I don't because I don't have friends that go out. So I feel like you're going to be surprised, like a lightning strike, like clarity, like a lightning strike. And it's going to be really good. But it's like, you ever be so surprised, you're like, a little bit in your chest? That's what it feels like. Probably, it could be a person, because we do have somebody making an offer. We do have the 1111 card. We do have the Page of Pentacles. It's a first date. We do have the Knight of Wands, so it's fast and hot. We do have them fighting for you. I would love somebody to fight for me. If somebody fought for me, I'd be a sucker for it, okay? But also loving, okay? It has that squishy, whooshy moon feel, right? Lunchtime on the East Coast, gotcha. So, I feel like a striking happening getting ready to occur to you. Again, us Geminis, we're not surprised very often, y'all. We usually always expect the worst from everybody at any given time. That's why we don't get surprised very often. But this is a sweet, I can feel it right here in the old heart chakra, okay? You don't get almost to 2 a.m. Well, you do when you get home then, Laura. The peak is tomorrow, though. Yes? It doesn't matter, really, but it's stronger at the peak. Yes? That's your reading, Laura. I love that. That's sweet. That's good. Good stuffing. Stuffing loving. Good loving. All right. Sorry. Erica, you're next. What do I need to know? I decided to give my daughter all of my Christmas decorations. Because she's buying a house. She's in the middle of buying a house. In Mercury retrograde, just like your mommy did. So it's been quite chaotic already. And after you spend money buying a house, you don't got no money. You don't got none, okay? So I said I'm going to bring my Christmas tree and my Christmas decorations so that I can set all that up while we come and help you move. And you will have your first Christmas in your first house. I love the moon over my hammy. You know how many times I ordered that in my life from Denny's, Craig? A lot. General read, please. This is just general what she needs to know for Erica. Oh, the lovers, Erica. Could be a lover. Could be a Gemini. Doesn't have to be. Oh my God, you also got the 2 of Swords. Girl, you're going to have to choose between lovers. Gemini too. That's suspicious. Okay. I just had to say it. I had to say it. That's crazy. I'm giving her all the decorations. I'm keeping a tiny little tree about that big, and that's it. What I can get in the car, because we're taking a lot of stuff down. You also got justice, Erica. You getting justice and love with a lover? Making a decision that brings you justice, Libra. Walking away from somebody, something, continuing your journey, escaping something, abandoning it. Walking away to new love, darling. Or that what you're doing? Spicy meatball. Again, please. This. Starting a new time in your life, a new season, accomplishing that past cycle, completing it and moving on in success. Ooh, 7 of Wands and the freaking Sun. Best card in the deck of tarot. You may have to fight to get out. You may have to have your defenses up to get out. But in the end, best card in the deck of tarot. This, my friend, is a good reading. I'm going to take a picture of it and send it to you after I'm done. This is a good reading. Schnapola. Hopefully it's not too glaring. Big changes. Big changes. I would break out in song, but I would get a strike. This is good, Erica. Very good. Euros. That sounds delicious, Laura. Hi, mermaid. Okay, I'll check it in just a second. I will do that. So, the lovers, the decision to be made, getting your justice, moving on into a new cycle, a new world with a new love. But again, you may have to fight to get out of it. I mean, this is the defending yourself. And then the Sun, girl. The Sun. That's that's your reading. Casey's next, then Greg, and then Mary. Let me check. It logged me out. Yeah, you guys can pay via PayPal now, y'all. Okay. Mary paid for 2. Yes. All right. Let me write down 2 here, Mary. Up next is Casey. Casey, Greg, and Mary. That's crazy, Erica. That was a crazy reading. In a good way, not a bad way. 4. I gotta go back. For Casey, oh, she paid for 30. Oh, she probably just answered. Let's see if she asked 2. She'll usually leaves me a tip, and that's it. So, hey, my friend. Hey, Casey. General love, as usual. And if you see a particular sign, let me know. I need a career read, please. Will I move departments or have... Okay, so she asked 2. You got it, girl. For Casey, tell me what she needs to know and love, please. And if there's any particular sign you want her to know of, please show it. The moon. This is Cancer and Pisces. This card screams, follow your intuition. Okay? Again. Oh my God, the 7 of Cups. The 9 of Wands. I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy, this Mercury in retrograde season. 6 of Swords. 4 of Cups. A lot of action cards in the readings now. More action, less majors. I say that in Judgment comes again. New, oh man. The new, this is the first day, and you get the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you have water signs and air signs in your read. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is Justice. This is preciseness and being clear and truthful in the moon. Here's the thing. I'm going to say this, Casey. There's probably going to be more than one person, all right, for you. Again, the 7 of Cups shows up. I think that one is murky and you feel for them, but you don't know how they feel. It's murky. It's under the water. They keep it hidden. And there's another one that comes that is straightforward into that no bullshit. Okay. All right. Cut and square to the bone of the matter. There are choices to be made. You're going to feel like you're embattled because of it, but you will pick one and move on. 6 of Swords, 4 of Cups. You're going to have to choose. All right. And I feel you'll make judgment. And when making judgment, you'll find absolution. You'll find the one that is higher vibrational and move forward. Oh my God, I just looked down here. Look at this. After I pulled the King of Swords off the deck, the 1111 card. I feel 2. And this is, I hate to say typical, but in a time of Mercury in retrograde, it is. Chaos reigns supreme. And I know you guys hate it, and there are times I hate it, okay? But mostly Mercury in retrograde in these difficult times, like I've told you guys for years, they're going to throw everything at you. Oh, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Okay, well, here comes everything all at the same time. Now decide. I think that's what's going to happen, okay? And I think that one will be mysterious and dark, and that'll probably be the one you want. And one's going to be truthful and clear. The problem nowadays are people like the dark, mysterious type until they find out what they're really like. Because it's charismatic, it's magnetic, right? We're pulled to it. But then just like I said at the beginning of this reading, when I was going to go on a date and come to find out they're in a relationship, all we want is the truth. So I want you to remember when this happens, okay? You're going to have to decide. Make sure you pay attention to all the signs. Don't just look at what's in front of you, okay? And how you feel. You need to take in the whole picture, the bad with the good. And then you make judgment and you get your, oh look, 3 of Pentacles. 3 people. Yeah, I think love, water, and air is what I'm getting. Okay. That's your reading for that. And then for I need a career read, please. Will I move departments or have to find a new job? Let's just ask if you'll have to find a new job. Because if we ask that question, we're not going to know what cards are for what part of that. Casey, need to find a new job. This would be a yes, but let's continue. Queen of Cups. 5 of Swords. Look at that, matching set, which means a good partnership. Something in the healing field of some kind. Look at that. You got Death, so that's the end of one. You come out of the darkness. Look, you got Death, the freaking Hermit, and the Wheel of Fortune in the future. There will be an end. You'll come out of the darkness into the light, and you'll find your Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to say new. Moving on. 8 of Wands. I'm going to say new. I'm going to say new job. And since you asked the other one, is she going to move departments, yes or no? Maybe. So I think you'll have the choice. Again, a decision. The 2 of Swords is a decision. So I think you're going to have a choice to either move to departments or get a whole new job. You're going to, you know what I mean? I vote, the cards say a new job because that's what I asked. And you got the freaking Fool. Okay. Pack your bags, sing it over your job, and jump. New beginnings, right? And not only that, your future, this side over here, you get 3 major arcana. First to death, then coming out of the darkness of that death into the light, finding your path and your way in the freaking Wheel of Fortune. May not want to hear that. And I'm going to tell you like I tell everybody, Casey, don't quit your job till you get a new job. Anybody who quits their job before they get a new job, something's wrong, okay? Especially in this economy. But I think you'll be finding new. I mean, if they offer you the new department, take it. The odds are you'll find a new job. You'll be looking for a job while that happens. And then you'll be like, oh my God, I do hate this new department, so I'm going to take a new job. I've always got my answers during retrograde. Yes! Always! Always. I agree, my friend. That is your reading. Thank you, Greg. Thanks, Casey. The fact that I asked that question and I pulled over the Fool, or the Fool fell out, I was like, oh my God. You know what I mean? Crazy good. Don't do that kind of stuff. Don't quit your job without a new job. That's so scary. It makes me want to throw up just thinking about it. You know what I mean? I've chosen them over the crap. Good for you. Good for you, Casey. That is your reading, my love. Thank you so much for coming by. Per always. Yes? Yes. Okay. Thanks, Casey. Up next is Greg and then Mary. Let me go find Greg's. He paid for 2. Greg, is Blondie the Gemini flight nurse chick coming on to me with these risque comments and sudden kindness to me? Let's find out. Oh, Judgment. That's a card of action. That's 3 cards. That's too many. One at a time, please. Oh. Oh. I'm going to say yes, but it's weird because we got that heartbreak card first. There you are. Yeah, fragile boundaries. She may have been heartbroken in the past. She may be acting out because of a heartbreak, finally getting back out there, or, you know what I mean? Six of Swords. Wow, I'm going to say yes. But because judgment is absolution, right? It's like judgment in your favor. It's like rebirth. It's like taking an action. It's awakening from, I think, a heartbreak. So she probably had her heart broken. But then you get this. Boom. Boom. You know what it makes me feel like, Greg? It makes me feel like she feels... I know this is going to sound crazy, okay? I can't tell you how many times I've said that in all the time of being a psychic, of saying, I know this is going to sound crazy, but it's almost like she feels safe with you. Safe with the King of Pentacles. Had her heart broken, but ready to make an offer toward the King of Pentacles. King of Wands to the King of Wands. See? See how they came out? Like she can put her defenses down, but she's fragile. She may be Spitfire-ish, but she's fragile inside. Don't forget, okay? Because the Seven of Wands in reverse is a card of fragile boundaries. She wants to try, but she is fragile. Listen, there's a lot of us out there, and we're spanky and sparky and, look like we're tough as nails, and we really aren't. Okay? I feel like the possibility of moving on and getting the offer is yes. I'm going to say yes. Let me see if you're saying anything. Hold on. Good. I think she was mad when I left the job. But now I'm back. And the only thing is she's 26. Who gives a shit? When I was 47, I was dating a 30-year-old. 47? Oh, let me think. My dad died in 2017. The year before that, I was 17. 8 years ago. No, I think I was 45. I was 45. And I was dating a 30-year-old. I don't care. Okay? I was 47 and dating somebody 14 years older than me. I don't care. Who cares? Age is just a number for sure. Hey, Painted Doll. If we don't want to use a person's name, just substitute his name for like a nickname. Because I can guarantee you this. Let me do Greg's next reading. So I'm going to say yes, Greg. This is really bad, but I used to never name people. I used to always got people I dated. I just gave them nicknames. Okay. It is flattering. Duh. Yeah. Hello. Who cares about a freaking number? Who cares? I married somebody younger than me. It doesn't matter. It's just a number. Second question for Greg is no, that's the first. Wait, is that the first question you asked or the second question? Did you just ask one question, Greg? I thought you asked two. Am I delusional? Hold on. It's really easy, Teresa, if you just go this way and look. No, you asked two. Why am I having these crazy dreams about the aqua all of a sudden? Because Pluto has gone into Aquarius. That's why. You thought you saw her. Again, you probably did see her. You're probably going to see her again. It's like, great. Because the curtains have been flung open and the truth is being shown. Especially for Aquarians. Knight of Wands. She's definitely thinking about you. It's probably also another reason. Ew. It doesn't surprise me if she doesn't come towards you. She's holding back right now. She's thinking about you. Again, I know people like to forget when I talk about all the transits, okay? When I say we are in the dawning of the age of Aquarius, I'm not dicking around, okay? Think of Pluto as the dark god of the underworld, keeping everything hidden in darkness. And then he enters his home house, Aquarius, and he rips the curtains open, and the sun comes shining and goes, oh my God, I really did love Greg. Just saying. Okay? She's holding back right now. She's probably thinking about you a lot. Page of Cups. She's probably thinking of a creative way to bump into you. Look, there you are again. You're on her mind. That's why I don't give a two-ta day, okay? If they're a karmic soulmate, a twin flame, there's a connection. So whenever they are thinking of you a lot, you feel it. Whenever you are thinking of them a lot, they feel it. Aquarius has had a major transit happen, okay? So she's going over her feelings for you. She probably, coming at you. 8 of Wands. Oh my God, Aquarius. Oh, she's got you on her mind. She's probably thinking of a way to bump into you. Aquarius again. Working on a way to make it happen, to want to talk to you. In some way or another, clear the air. Whether that is try to give it another chance, or just have closure, or whatever it is. You're in here twice. She's in here twice. She's holding back. She still has affection. She's going to come at you. She's going to want to talk it out. I mean, that's why. I know, y'all, they'll pay attention when I talk about the transits, and you should always, always, always pay attention to that. Because, listen, even my kids get sick of me talking about, well, this is happening, and this is why this is happening, right? They get stuck, all right? And then it'll freaking happen. And I'm like, I said, I told you so. Told you so. I told you so. That's why. Okay. Proceed with caution. Yes, it may be your closure. She may still have feelings. She may talk to you, and it's your turn to say, yeah, I'm over it. Love you. God bless. Wish you the best. Have a good life. And snip that cord. Here. Just saying. That's your reading. Thanks, Greg. Mary, you're next. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, Lilith, darling, you're after Mary. Good to see you, my friend. 1. Oh, get it together, girl. Okay. For Mary, let me click. Had a fight with Leo. What is going to happen now? Had a fight with Leo. What is going to happen now? Oh, Leo in reverse. The sun in reverse, casting a shadow. Temporary struggles. It says it right in the car. See? Temporary. The key word being temporary. Temporary struggles. Sadness. Oh. Maybe even single for a while. Taking care of self-care. Healing, licking your wounds. The Page of Cups. I'm just going to pull them on and we'll read them. Oh. I think it'll come back around, but let's see what the future says before I talk too much. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I think it'll work out. Again, the sun in reverse is still the best card in the deck of tarot. It's just a temporary setback. It is a temporary struggle. It is some kind of failure that happened, okay? And the relationship being at a low vitality. And maybe a moment of you two not talking and being single, right? And it's a time for you to think over everything that was said and heal and take care of yourself and lick your wounds, and for him to do the same thing. But I do have this Page of Cups, which says, and the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, which says there's talk about getting back together. There's opportunity to manifest and get back together. Talking about what you both really want in the relationship. All the possibilities that could happen. There's probably one more time where you get in a little bit of an argument. So a time by yourself, a time of talking here and there, and we're trying to work it out. Then somebody gets their feathers ruffled again and threatens to leave, probably. But then you get the 11-11 card and the Ace of Cups, right? But I'm going to tell you, Mary, like I tell people all the time, it's all about free will, okay? You two can come to an understanding if you both compromise and be in a relationship. But if one chooses not to, that's not the universe. That's that person that is too stubborn to compromise to be in the relationship. It's a very good odds here. I'm going to say a 90% odd that you guys work it out. But there's going to be being by yourself for a minute. There's going to be talking it out a couple times. There's going to be one more argument where somebody threatens to walk away. We end with this. So as always, when it comes to a reading, Source pushes you in the right direction. Now, whether you and the Leo choose to take it is up to you. The odds are very good, though. Very good. Okay? Good cards. Second question is, how does MARC feel about me right now in court? Wait a minute. How does MARC feel about me right now in court with have exchange custody? No, discovery. Let me read it again. How does MARC feel about me right now in court with have, I don't know if that's supposed to mean half, exchange discovery? I don't understand the question. How does we're just going to ask, how does MARC feel exactly how you asked it? This is exactly how it's written. How does M.A.R.C feel about me right now in court with have exchange discovery? How does MARC feel about me right now? We're not going to take any more questions. I'm going to have you guys go ahead and put the red X's up. Ooh, doesn't feel very good about it. Feels suffocated. Feels like something's materialistic about it. Like a nagging sensation. Those didn't fall one at a time. Excuse me. Page of Swords. Feels restless about it, about you. So you want to know how he feels about you right now, about the situation. He feels suffocated by it. He feels it's like it's materialistic in some way. I don't know how, but in some way he does. Like it's nagging to get it done or something. The Page of Swords says that he feels very restless in regards to you in this situation. Wishes there was a new idea to make it work with you. We get the 11-11, which he feels like he just wants stability in the situation. That's what he wishes for. He just wishes that you guys, you and him, in between you, the way he feels about you. Oh, look. He feels like you're a manipulator. And that he feels like judgment is going to come in your face. He doesn't want to rebirth with you. He feels like he wants to rebirth in this. You know what I mean? Like the Tower. A breakthrough. How does he feel about you this second, right now? He feels like you're manipulating the situation. He feels like you're suffocating the situation. He feels like it's all about money and materialism. He feels like he would just like to be happy in the situation. I know you want to know how he feels about you. But it's not just about how he feels about you. It's about how he feels about the situation. Okay? He feels, I wish Mary and I could just rebirth this whole thing, renew the whole thing, and just both get satisfaction in the situation and celebrate it. But then he gets the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which is literally the card of suffocating materialism. And he gets the Tower, which is like he feels like no matter what, between you and him, there's always going to be a shaky foundation. Like it's always going to blow up. Like it's like the situation is always in great upheaval. Okay? Now again, we know, I know, and you know, that's half his fault. If not more than half his fault. But he feels for you like you can't just let it happen, can't just be happy. Like you have to always shake the foundation. And then there's upheaval. Now we know it's not all your fault. We also know it's not his fault. There's never anybody one total wrong and not everybody one total right. He feels for you right now like he never knows what's going to happen. Like he thinks it's going to be happy and then something else changes. This is, he feels for you that you could just let it all break free and rest. Look at that. Now, that does not mean that he's logical and that he's doing all the right stuff either, but it's chaos, right? It's like he feels like it's going to work out and then it doesn't. And he feels like it's going to work out and it doesn't. He thinks you're the catalyst why it doesn't work out. I'm not saying it's true. That's how he feels about you right now and about this situation. I know it sounds crazy, but that's how it is. Know what I'm saying? We're not taking any more readings, y'all. Thanks for coming by tonight. Love y'all very much. I got to do Lilith and then we're done. Anybody that pays for any more readings tonight will be put on Thursday. Okay? I appreciate you. So, that is your reading, Mary. Lastly is Lilith. Lilith. What's everybody saying in here before I move forward? These phones suck. You're way too accessible nowadays. Yes. I do yearn for the days when we could just leave and not have anybody be able to contact us for a whole day. I will be back Thursday morning at 10 a.m. It is $10 or $9.99, whichever one super chat will let you pay. But you can pay via PayPal now too because it's the beginning of the month. For one question, I pull an 8-card spread. It's got a lot of information in it. So I will be back on Thursday morning at 10 a.m. So be there, be square. Yeah, Greg squeaked in before AFM's wall of rejection. Lastly is for Lilith. Lilith, darling, so happy to see you. My boss and I agreed on coming back to work next week. We knew that was going to happen. What do I need to know when I get back at my job? Besides, some peeps don't like it because I left them. Let them know so they can release their venom. You crack me up. What does Lilith need to know when she gets back at the job? Oh, just continue your journey. Continue the spiritual journey. Walk on. Abandon all the crap, all the people in the way that they think. Walk away from all that. Live in it. Take action. This is a new change job and a change beginning for you. You survived. Be courageous and persistent. Oh my God, it's a great partnership. 3 of Pentacles, girl. This is a great collaboration with your boss. It is a very good teamwork. It's creative. You're going to make a very good team, probably even better than you did before. Okay. You're going to build something new with them this time. Implementation of everything coming in to play. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. Great fortune turns in your favor. It's going to change like a lightning strike because this is on the bottom. It almost fell out, but it didn't. It's going to be changed because don't forget, the Tower is also about a sudden change, a life-changing revelation. And the fact that it came out with the Wheel of Fortune, this one didn't come, it means good luck, karma, destiny, and fate. This is the turning point for you in this job. Change. Oh, the Three of Wands. It is development in this job, progress, teamwork, commerce, planning, money, probably making more money, expansion in the job. Something happened here. A victory. Six of Wands, victory card at the deck of tarot. The award. You're going to get awarded. Coming back to victor, riding in on the horse of victory. Let him be mad, okay? Public recognition. Recognition in this job, very much so, okay? Ooh, the Page of Swords will probably be gossiped about, but when aren't we, right? But it is a card of new ideas and a thirst for knowledge. Ace of Cups on the bottom. Your cup runneth over, okay? Love and compassion and a new feeling and emotional romance and just everything. It also says baby here. It says new baby. It's a really good pull. Lilith, okay? Really good. Hey, girly. It's a really good pull. Think about it. We like the Eight of Cups because it's escaping everything that didn't work before, moving on to the Nine and Ten of Cups, surviving everything before in a good partnership, the Wheel of Fortune. Your ship comes in, victory. It's got everything you want. Ending with this bad boy. Oh, look, the Nine of Cups underneath it. Wish fulfillment. It looks like it's going to do really good. Here's the thing about Gemini and the workplace. We don't care. What do you mean? I mean, if people gossip about us, we don't care. There's a lot of people out there that they cry because people gossip about them at the work. Geminis, we don't care. At all. You do not affect us. You exist? Oh, I forgot you were there. That's Gemini. So people that are trying to gossip or make a Gemini feel bad, you're wasting your time because Geminis don't care. So it looks really, really good. Really, really good. I've told the story a million times. I had somebody I worked with a long time ago that did not like me, always picked on me. It didn't matter because I didn't care. And one day I told them, I said, they were being a jerk to me. We were doing something in a closed area, and I turned and I said, you know, in order for me to be affected by anything that you think or say to me, I have to give a crap, and I could give two shits about you. That's a Gemini. At work, I'm always listening to music and rarely talk because I don't care. Exactly. Greg paid for it. She did. Oh my God, Greg, let me go back. Hold on. That's your reading, Lilith. Okay. It's a good reading. Greg slipped one in under the wire. For Greg. That was really bad wording. That's why I looked at it like that. It wasn't because you slipped one in. It was because the way I said it. For Greg, Teresa's pick. Yay. You like to be last for Greg. Oh, look at that. Look at this. You got justice, and then on my thumb is strength. Major happenings for Greg. Justice is coming for you. Makes sense. Justice and strength. Let me pull the rest of them. A truth and justice, planning your future, the Two of Cups. Discovery. After discovery, you plan your future. After, it's weird. The Eight of Pentacles, which is things working out. Look at, there you are. The Knight of Wands. Energy and passion. Oh, the Happily Ever After card. The Ten of Cups. Oh, life-changing. The Tower. Bottom of the decks, the Ten of Pentacles. Happy home, happy family. Look. Again, this is always Aquarius and Aries to me. It always has been. The Magician is always the card of Aquarius and Aries to me. Okay. I feel like a moment. There's a very big moment in your life getting ready to take place, because you will, in some way, sense of the word, you are going to get your justice. You begin with justice and end with the Magician. I think that an Empress is coming. I think you need to contend. Somebody who's also very courageous and powerful and passionate. Okay. Somebody you're going to wrestle with. Okay. Somebody for infinity. Yes. I think this person will be somebody that you will move into your future with. The Two of Wands. It's like all the while that you've been waiting for your future to come, it happens. What you've been expecting, your future that you've been expecting, it shows up. The Eight of Pentacles talks about everything working out. The Knight of Wands talks about energetically and passionately moving into a happily ever after. Okay. Thanks. And I went in and blocked them from, they're hidden on the channel now. I don't know what was going on, but I trust, anytime that AFM makes a judgment, I back her 100%. Okay. For anybody that ever wants to ask. The Knight of Wands is you literally going towards your divine love that changes your life. Could it be a Scorpio? Maybe. But we have it. It comes out like this, right? And then it ends with this and this. Oh, look at that. Here you are, King of Wands. I'm telling you, I have been waiting. I've been talking about the dawning of the age of Aquarius for a year and a half. And it's here. Okay? So to me, lightning strikes and you get your happily ever after. You get the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Happy home and happy family. It's going to strike. The person that's coming is powerful. They're not, I hate to put it things like this, but they're not weak. They're not, I hate to say these words like small or little. They are big and powerful. A big, powerful person. Human personality, spirit, just like you. It's what you've manifested. Now it comes. Look at that. You like it good? Not yet. I feel like good things coming, Greg. Very much so. I love that you begin with the Justice card and with the Magician. Again, I've always taken the Magician for Aries and Aquarius. To me, Aries and Aquarius are the teachers. To me, Aries and Aquarius are the rebels, are the humanitarians that will fight to the death for what is right, for mankind. Yes? So that's why the Magician, I always take that. Very good way to end it. Wow. Standing ovation, Greg. I'd stand up, but I'm not gonna. I'm just saying. I do have my Guardian of the Hidden Realms t-shirt on. But that's your reading, my friend. That's everybody's readings for tonight. I will be back on Thursday. I'm going to try to remember to come on my phone because I get more people if I go live on my phone on Thursday. I'm going to talk to my members tomorrow night about the week of Thanksgiving because there's going to be a lot going on. I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to be helping my daughter move and going live from her house. It's going to be chaos. Kyle's going with me. Yes, this house will still be full for anybody wondering, because there's other people that live here. The dog's going. We're going on a road trip. I mean, if the closing happens, knock wood, anything could happen. I like that too. Fighting for truth, justice, and the American way. Yes, exactly. And that's what I always feel about the Magician. And that's what I always feel about Aries and Aquarius. Aries being the hot, passionate, burn it all to the ground to do what's right. And Aquarius being the cool, ice blue, cool, logical, making the point person. Fire and ice, if you will. But that's your readings, y'all. I'll be back on Thursday. I have a pile of stuff I need to go to the post office. I know I've had people ask me. Trust me, I've been doing this for years. I always mail them off. Sometimes it takes much longer than others because of the craziness of my life. I have, let me look here. This one does not have an address, so it won't be going. This one does not have an address. It won't be going. If you win and it's sitting here in 30 days, it goes back on the shelf. Those two will go back on the shelf. Here's one. It doesn't have an address. None of these have an address. This one has an address. This one is for Tracy. This one is for TLC Cooking. Never got her address. This one was for Allie. So I have one with an address that I can mail. One. I have here one for Rose. I never got an address for her. I don't see Rose very often. And I have one here. So if nobody got me their address, they all go back on the shelf. So I've got one address on these. So that's the one that will be mailed. The rest of them have been sitting here for at least 2 weeks up to 2 months. So they'll all go back on the shelf to be given away again. Okay? If you don't contact me on the this is for membership side giveaway. I do give away every week on the membership side. If you don't contact me and tell me your address, it gets put back on the shelf. Yeah, none of these have addresses. The only one I have is Tracy. And that one goes to England, so I'm going to take it and I'm going to do it. Oh, stop it, Greg. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see my members tomorrow night. I'm going to go over... I think we're going to throw bones tomorrow night and get yes or no answers, y'all. I'm just feeling it. On the full moon, let's throw some bones, shall we? And I'm going to go over my schedule for this month. All right. If you want a reading, they're still only $75. You better get them. Give them for Christmas presents and stuff because they're getting ready to go back up to $100. These specials have been going on for a long time, and even $100 a special. An hour reading originally for me is $150. I haven't charged that in years. Okay, so get them while they're hot. Good night, all. I'm going to go timestamp. I'll see my members tomorrow. I'll see everybody back again here on Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Chicago time to do micro readings again. Let me know what you did. Tomorrow's a full moon. Do whatever you're going to do tomorrow. Do it. Love and light, all. And I'll see you real soon. Bye.